Action.
So for some bonus behind the scenes footage, we've spent the past 2 or 3 days blowing D-rings from rafts. You saw the effects we've had on blowing the rafts. You saw the problems we had with tearing floors, but we just wanted to give you a behind the scenes view. So we used the same piece of rope, which is a sterling rope, for all the tests. We blew two sterling prussics. Yesterday we went on to a sterling hollow block prussic, which is held to test of time. So what would you say, Zach? How much force have we had on this line?
Usually 10 kilonewtons was the most.
Yeah, 10 kilonewtons. So the carabiner is rated to 23 along its major axis there. These Rock Exotica rescue pulleys are within 18 kilonewtons. So they're rated. I'm going to take this prussic off now, which is feeling a little bit. It's a sterling hollow block. It doesn't slip once we put this on.
And they're stronger. Which is good and bad.
Maximum braking strength is 3,147 pounds.
It's like 15-ish kilonewtons.
And the standard working load is 314 pounds.
Actually, is that the same as these? These are... Oh, it doesn't say on this one.
The rope is feeling a bit funky now. While we're doing this, we're retrieving equipment with this. We're not putting people on the end of this. So, that would probably be good for another day. We used an SMC rigging plate, which was brand new. We've just got a few little rough edges and stuff on here, but again, totally fine to be used. And the anchor that we used up here was a single point anchor with some sterling tubular webbing. And what I did a few days ago was I tied a tape knot in here and I left the carabiner in here. And the theory is, I don't know if it's going to work, the theory is if I can now slide this carabiner out of here, I can also undo this tape knot. So let's give it a go. It feels really strong.
It has seen a lot of force.
Oh yeah.
Repeatedly a lot of force. I played with it yesterday. I couldn't get it to move much at all. One thing I learned a lot of things.
I think if you were doing that on the river, I think you'd be taking a knife to that now.
I think we're going to take a knife to it. The things I learned, Mark, were a single point anchor did fine for us. We were breaking D-rings, we broke some prussics, but this just one wrapper and the tree worked great. I know we learned about like Raft 3 pull 2 and basket hitch and fancy stuff, but like the single just looper and the tree worked great. And when we did break things that weren't D-rings, it was these prussics, which are meant to be the fuse in the system. So they're ideally the weakest point, and we saw 2 of these break. So those are 2 things I learned, seeing the fuse work and the single point anchor work. And of course, 2 D-rings can pop at the same time. We saw it happen twice.
Yeah.
That was a big eye-opener for me.
Yeah, a great few days of learning, both for myself and Zach. And if anyone can take anything away from these videos, I would just re-emphasize what Zach said, and I would use a change of direction and get people stood way back from everything that's in the firing line, and where possible use 3 points, not 2. So yeah, great. Thank you very much.